Hey guys, David Duford here. I am super excited to announce my brand new Elite Agent Summit Roadshow, which is starting January 28th, 2022 in beautiful Orlando, Florida, which is going to feature a one-day boot camp with top producers in final expense, Medicare, and annuities who are going to spend time teaching you how to take information from them and how they're top producers and how you can possibly duplicate the same things in your own business. So the purpose of this boot camp is not to provide the typical motivational rah-rah stuff that most of you are accustomed to, but to instead focus on actually providing real-life actionable content and training from top producers from across the country in different types of insurance sales formats to give you ideas, those golden nuggets, if you will, to help you become better, more productive producers in final expense telesales, final expense face-to-face, Medicare face-to-face, ACA, and annuities. Bottom line, if you're looking for a way to learn and glean from people who are successful right now in these particular types of insurance practices, then you're going to absolutely want to come to our event in Orlando on Friday, January 28th. So first of all, this event is going to be held at Topgolf in Orlando. If you've never been to a Topgolf, it's a great place to have fun, have great food, golf a little bit. We're going to pay for a couple of hours after the event is over to golf and mingle with other agents as well as the presenters that are there in attendance. So it's not just an event to learn from, but a great opportunity to also have a lot of fun too. So now let's talk about a few of our speakers that are going to be at the event. And guys, you can find out more about all of our speakers who are going to be in attendance, including myself and others, by going to eliteagentsummit.com. But let me give you a little highlight of who you're going to learn from and just some of the experience that's going to be in this room. So first of all, we got Anthony Boba, who's going to come in and talk to you about his story about selling final expense successfully over the phone. He has been 100% final expense telesales since 2021 in his first full year in the business, and then wrote $332,000 year to date, close to the end of 2021, strictly over the phone. His highest production month was $42,000 in production with $1,100 in average annual premium case size, and does all of his own lead generation. He's going to talk a little bit about how he does that successfully. We're 85% plus preset and schedule appointments where he does very little outbound work and just simply calls people who are expecting his phone call to sell them final expense. We're also going to have Mr. Luis Moreno, who is our Medicare sales extraordinaire, also teaches ACA as well. A little bit about Luis Moreno. Luis Moreno's been in the insurance business for quite a while. He opened his farmer's agency in San Antonio, Texas in 2001. Has around 5,000 active clients in his book of business, with about 1,000 of those in Medicare. And what Luis is going to be teaching you is the basics and fundamentals of how to run a successful six-figure Medicare business in your first year as a Medicare agent, as well as a talk on the benefits of getting into ACA under 65 health insurance sales. I also have an old friend in the business named Stephen Burgess, who is a professional when it comes to selling annuities successfully. He's been doing it for many years now with a very unique method that just strictly relies on a no-cost lead program. And what Steven's going to describe to you is how to uncover opportunities in your existing leads, no matter what you're working, to find opportunities to sell annuities or cross-sell annuities to your prospects. We've also got a bunch of other successful producers and agency managers that are going to be in attendance. For example, Adam Howard, who produced 800 plus Medicare plans in his first year selling Medicare Advantage. Also, Douglas Massey, YouTube influencer, is going to be a featured panelist on one of our Q&As that we're going to be doing. Also, we have Ruben Trejo. Maybe some of you guys have heard of him. He's an incredible producer in final expenses, qualified for a multitude of conventions, written hundreds and hundreds of Medicare Advantage plans. And then also we're going to be co-hosting this with Mr. Matt Munguia. Matt Munguia is my partner on the Medicare and ACA side of things, quite a successful agency owner himself in the final expense space, as well as Medicare and health insurance as well. So guys, bottom line here, the reason you need to attend this event in Orlando is because we have so much talent in one room. And this is what boot camps and training sessions are supposed to be. It's not supposed to be about getting the rah-rah going or serving you your fifth glass of Kool-Aid. Instead, it's about learning the craft of selling insurance from people who are doing it successfully. And what better way to learn the business than to come to our Orlando event Friday, January 28th. It starts at 9 a.m., goes to 5, and then like we said, we're going to have Top Golf couple hours, so where you can have some fun, interact with other agents. We're going to be providing a light breakfast and lunch for you too as well. And if you're interested in learning more about how to get a ticket while the tickets still are available, here's what you need to do. There should be a link in the description below or somewhere over here above, and it's going to take you to our Elite Agent Summit website, where you can read more about the bios of all of our speakers and get more information on the Orlando venue as well as other venues we're going to be going to, and then also to reserve a ticket. We have limited quantity of tickets available. A lot of these tickets are going to be sold to the multiple of agencies that are going to be in attendance, and there's going to be very few available to those of you who are outside of our agency. So if this is something you're absolutely interested in, I assure you, our pricing is very fair. You're going to learn a lot more than what you'd find at most of these boot camps that are about the fluff and not the stuff like what we do. So immediately, as soon as you can, go click the links below, reserve your ticket, and we will see you in Orlando at our Elite Agent Summit. Thank you very much for watching. See you there.